cheeky seagull.
For the beer. That's not for the carpet.
Oh, it's not for the beer?
No.
No? I'm sorry. What do you want it then?
It's very close, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah.
A bit
Oh nej!
too close
I don't have a
now.
place for that.
That's the one.
Bort!
Thank you. You saved me there.
Gott jobbat!
Bussarna släpp, ska de sy fast också, kontrollera dem. Sen vaknar jag upp och de säger nej men det var kul, det var inte någon bussarna. Så det blir bättre ordentligt liksom. Allting fine. Sen gjorde vi en hemmaskjutning efteråt sen. Då sa de, oj sa, vi hade tydligen fel. Det var en muskelsten så visste inte det när vi öppnade upp. Nej, en gång till sen när vi var ny. Så nu håller jag på med en utredning om det då. Patientsäkerheten där. Jag vill ha en 10 000 station.
First train in Holland over there. And that's why we have a very old house for waiting for the train to make some coffee. Osmo. Sorry, there's no door, but it's not allowed.
How old is the central station?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just moving that for you.
I don't know when Central Station is built in 1881.
So quite older.
Yes, it's the first train to Haarlem.
All right.
It's the first train in Holland.
All right.
So if you want to visit Holland, Haarlem, it's a nice city too. And it's only 20 minutes by train.
Okay.
De bild på er där. Va? Det är fotogeniskt.
Tack.
Let it pass.
Jag såg innan jag ens tryckte.
Oj, vad skitigt.
Först tänker man, har det en cool idé, sen börjar man tänka som det blir två, men sen så man, nu sitter man här. Va?
Det gör de naturligtvis. Jag menar, om det är så många som gör det här, någon måste göra det.
Ja, men precis. Det kan ju alla
This
kan
used to
göra.
be seen. This part used to be seen. That's why the walls and the sides are much higher than in the rest of the city. That one was designed by Zee. Now it's left. This is the big ships come.
Men egentligen så Holland eller Amsterdam är det mer kanaler här än Venedig liksom. Man har aldrig hört mer om Venedig. Man har inte hört om Holland eller Amsterdam. Men det här verkar ju vara bättre med kanaler och allting. Varför är inte detta lika högt liksom?
Det är nog att de
Det var ännu bättre liksom. Ja, men så har det tagit över liksom med
jag kan tycka att det är lite tråkigt.
Ja, lite tråkigt kanske. Ja, men det kan man tycka.
För att det är ju fantastiskt. Alltså, som man kan göra en massa.
Helt klart.
Inte bara.
Nej. Ja, men saken är den att som jag säger, jag ska Holland. Det tänker ju folk större. Men det är inte alltid så som de tänker. Kanske jag gör det. Jag ska dricka liksom. Men det betyder inte att jag ska klippa.
Kanske ligga lite, om man har tur.
Jo, inte aldrig, men det är liksom inte att jag är så.
At the right side, you have the Tower of Tears, because all the women were there waiting their husband by. Because you never know if they came back, and if they came back, it took sometimes 9 months. Yeah, they go for India,
Oh, right.
Indonesia, and they didn't have an engine, it was with big sailing boats. And they're not in a hurry, so it took sometimes a long time before they come back. And the base there waiting for the sons and the men for and hope for a safe return. And a lot of them didn't return.
Yeah. So the big harbor was
Was we there? Yes.
Yeah.
One of the big harbors. It's not only one.
okay. Verkligen.
This is the sea part. You can see it. The walls are quite high. And the building there with the small towers. That
Yeah.
was the tower for taxi. Or they rate how much things you have to pay tax, and then you go into the center of
So
the city.
was that the city walls?
That was one of the last parts of the city walls.
Okay. So you could actually move quite far into the city before you had to
Yes.
pay taxes.
Yes, you can, yeah. And the channels are all dig by hand.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Really, there's no machine never, there's only by digging it.
so was that?
Great.
Was it done by prisoners?
It's a long, very long hours.
Was it prisoners that got the
No,
canal? Not like your canal,
No, exactly.
which was built by
So all the canals were built like that?
Yes.
All of them?
All of them. There's only one river, but I'll show you the river. And that's why also the Amsterdam is built on this place. There was a river next to the sea, and that's always a nice place to build the harbor.
Ah, right.
But it's a swamp.
It's a swamp.
It's a swamp, yes.
Ah.
If you look to all the houses, they all like this,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
and they built on wooden
Pillars that they
pillars, yes, and sometimes it didn't last long, and you can see some houses a little bit front left, right.
Yeah.
Got a Lehman.
I like that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's quite normal, but it's safe, don't worry.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
80 meters below this, there's a solid ground.
Oh, just 18 minutes?
Just 80 meters, yes, there's, but sometimes the poles were too short, and then they didn't know, you know, they just bang in the ground, and that's it. And we love the neighbors, you see, you build your house to say you're straight.
yeah. That house would take all the others with it.
Yeah. It's like there's a wedge between the two
Yeah.
to, to hold it together.
Yeah, they must have anchored it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. In
Live
the
there,
rest of the
you
house.
feel ill. Yeah. You're walking on an angle.
Like being on the set of the 60s.
Yeah, this part, the shipping docks used to be. This was first a very small channel, but they built it a little bit bigger. But at the end, it couldn't be bigger. And the ships getting bigger, so the docks went away to a lot less.
Yeah.
And this is the nicest thing for the small boat.
Yeah.
You can go here. Yeah? Big boats cannot come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you can see the real part of Amsterdam, like the people who live here.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like this, and not in the crowded center.
This is peaceful.
That's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you drop into the water, you can see there's a railing there. You can hold on,
Oh,
and there are
yeah.
always stairs to climb up.
That railing thing is really smart. So does the water level?
Not anymore.
No?
It used to go, but there's no connection with the sea anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And there,
How does they see I'm not around the house boat? How does it work? They rent some spaces
I don't know.
with the house.
Some are in a hotel, some are living.
But they don't own, they rent.
Now that they rent it sometimes, and the own also, but the most I think is
Copies of the canal.
Now they have to pay for that, they have to pay a lot of tax for that. And there are only 2,500 legal places.
Yeah, it's not many.
It's not many.
It's exclusive.
Yes, it's very expensive. If you want to live here, you have to pay 300,000 euros only for the place. For the
the mooring.
permit.
For the mooring, yeah.
For permit.
Just for the
Then
permit.
you have to buy the boat, and then you have to buy for the rent the docks.
There goes our retirement plan out the
But,
window.
It's a lot of money.
before, a lot of big sailing boats, they were not in use anymore. The people who needed houses, they all had a boat, put it there. But in the 60s, there are so many of that kind of boats that the local government said you cannot have that. Then they said you have to restrict it to 2,500 boats.
Oh, it's restricted.
It's restricted, yes. So you cannot, that's why the price is that high.
So they must be very popular if one comes for sale.
Yes.
Yeah. Ah. So it's luxury living, really.
But it's quite easy to get a parking space for your, like a smaller boat.
So like these boats, have they got like a permit for
They
this
have,
space?
yes, they have to pay also. And you can
Yeah,
see
but
that
can
on
they
the
park
signs
it?
on the boat. They have stickers on the boat.
Oh,
that
right.
Oh,
they
but
have paid
can
for.
they park anywhere?
Yeah, now only on the special places.
Okay.
You cannot just park a boat anyway.
But this permit is cost a lot too. How much?
I don't know, but it's not cheap. It's Amsterdam, everything is expensive. I have a small story for we had a French king here, and that was the brother of Napoleon Bonaparte. You know about him.
Yes.
He was for 3 years the king of Netherlands.
Oh, really?
And yes, we. After the French was defeated, he was kicked out, but it was the best king we ever had. He saved thousands of lives. Guess how?
There was something about the healthcare.
No.
Huh?
That's
No,
He
who?
built a railing about the bridges.
Ah.
You see the
so
railing?
So people
fall
didn't
in.
fall off.
Yes, everybody in the nighttime we drink beer. We didn't have water. Water was very not poison. Yeah? The water was like this.
Yeah.
And this was also the toilet and whatever. So a lot of people drink beer. It's only 1%, but still for the whole day, it's a lot. And they fell a lot of into the water. And he said, no, this is not good. He built railing. And so he saved a lot of people.
So simple, yeah.
He did some
Yeah,
other
so
things
simple,
too.
yeah.
He gave a house, a number. He said children must be going to school. All kinds of that things. But when the French lost the war, he was kicked out. And there's another little story. But the most Amsterdam people will not hear it. But he loved big palaces and big houses. And there was a big building, the city center was building where he was king. And he said, I want the city building. And Amsterdam said, no, you cannot have it. He said, I have a solution. But he didn't have any money. He said, if I can have the building, you can have the title Capital City of Holland. And so it happened.
Oh, really?
So what
Right.
happened with that? Because Hague is the capital, isn't it?
What?
Hague is the capital.
Not official, but in the government is there, the
Yeah.
green list, everything what's important is in the name. But the people in Amsterdam say it's not true. But
I didn't know it like was.
but the French people left, so if you go to church and you have a lot of money to spend, you can always say from Amsterdam is not the capital. And maybe you win. But nobody does. Everybody leaves it like this, you know. It's no problem. But if you look at that legal, it's not really legal.
Same like in Norway, there's Oslo, it's the capital. But still a lot of people that say Bergen, that's the capital. Actually, they say no, Bergen is...
Bergen is tiny.
I don't know, I've never been there. You've been?
Nej.
No, but it's tiny and it rains all the time.
You've been?
Men det är 360 regndagar om året eller?
Ja, det regnar mycket vet jag, men jag vet inte hur mycket. 300? Lika mycket som soldagar i Spanien. Liksom. Shit, det är helt sjukt.
Entering now the old city, you can see all the docks. The outside is the sea, and the inside is for the river.
So this is the old docks? Like
This is the old
mooring.
entrance, yes. And you can see that down is for the sea. You get the sea out, and that
right.
one is for the river. And that's lower door.
That's fun.
Ja, just det.
The building at the left, that's now the city hall. And it's not at the center of the city, but you know now why.
Because of the...
Because the French king took the palace, and now they say it's the palace on the dam.
Yes. Typical 90s building.
Yeah, definitely.
You find them everywhere. It's the same. Yeah.
Weird thing.
They're part of the city.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
Okej.
Kanske något ska till på.
Yeah, it's a good size.
Nej, jag vet inte. Jag kände spontant att du inte borde bo här. Du borde inte bo här.
Jag skulle vara
Och du tänker att du inte vill bli en luffare så ska du bo på Du är lite sugen.
Jag är alltid sugen i början, sen så bara försvinner det. Jag vet inte.
Vi var
Köper jag någonting någonstans så kommer jag ju ändå sätta på.
Ja, vi
Kolla
går
här.
past här på mig.
Vilken fin båt.
I always let the boats, fast boats go. Now I'm not anymore.
This is a nice place.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Really like living in this small one.
The wooden one.
Yeah.
Wooden small.
But
More
I'm not
authentic.
allowed for the...
Yeah, better than plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one was
Yeah,
too
we
big.
go with you on the
Yeah.
coast.
It's really my first day. It's not a joke.
Just lying to us. We're not trustworthy. I'm sorry. We don't believe you.
For only once, and then for someone to tell me how what best of the work is to do for fucking bonfire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So is this the old city, no?
Yes, this is the old city. You can see the walls are lower. It's
Yeah.
just the inner city.
Oh, right.
It's like a magical mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. It's really nice to see it from the water.
Yeah.
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 We thought this would be quite touristic, but it's not. Well, it is, but it's
Kolla ditåt.
I think it needs to be done, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we said too. All these tourists can't be wrong, all of them.
No.
no. It's like the Chinese. The Chinese is the best language. You know, there's a billion people who speak. So
Oh,
it's got to be the best language.
And
Makes
that's
sense.
very
Makes sense.
culture center of Amsterdam. One of the biggest.
The opera.
Yes, there's
Okay,
no
yeah, that's where we went.
that was
Yeah.
wine ballet.
That's where my feet were sticking to that bridge yesterday. So I went over. My trainers were melting with the heat.
It was extremely hot yesterday.
So the
It
bridge
was.
was melting.
Well, my feet, these trainers, the bottom, they were getting all sticky as I was going over the bridge.
Wasn't it?
I thought I stood in something. It was like,
We actually took a swim in the canal yesterday.
oh,
Yeah, where we live, there's only 5 minutes walk, and there was this beach thingy. So we arrived around 4ish, and then 4:30 we were in the water. And it's like, this is too warm.
it was
Wow,
ridiculous,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was so hot.
So it's actually quite nice with this weather today. We're
is.
Swedish, we can't handle them.
It's nice to be able to breathe.
Exactly, yeah. We got out of the car and it's like, oh my god, this is just too much.
We went to the ice bar,
Ah,
went there, so it was 30 degrees
It's
outside.
actually there.
Yeah, it's just there actually. It was a good plug, wasn't it?
Yeah.
oh, with the polar bear.
Yeah, with the polar bears, yeah.
So is that like the ice bar in Reykjavik? Or
There's-
is there ice in there?
it's just
There's one in London too, isn't there?
yeah,
How much was it to get at each?
26.50 a pack each.
Worth it. When it's 50 degrees outside.
3 drinks. But it went to -20. But I was expecting a bit more ice sculptures.
Yeah.
So
So it was.
It's a good experience.
it's good. If you haven't been to one before, if
No,
you,
we haven't.
yeah, ice bar,
It's an ice bar.
just on the other side of that bridge where the polar bear stands.
So it's a bar that's extremely cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you go into
Do
a
you get-
bar which is extremely cold. I
Yeah.
think you have 3 tokens, and you can use one of the tokens in there to get a drink. And then you get called through, and there's a little bit of a show, and they put a coat on you.
Oh yeah, you get cold.
And then you have to go into the freezer, and you're in there. And your glasses are made out of ice as well. It's just
Oh, that's
all,
cool.
all
So we can have a
ice.
beer or shots. It's well worth it. Especially when it's absolutely hot.
It's actually closer for us to go here, even though we're Swedish. It's closer to go here than to Reykjavik.
But we have one in Sweden. We got an ice hotel in Sweden.
Yeah, is the one in Reykjavik? No, Reykjavik is Iceland.
Yeah,
what's it
Reykjavik
called?
is-
Kiruna.
Kiruna, yeah, Jukkasjärvi.
Jukkasjärvi, yes, the same.
Yeah, it's actually, I think, yeah, it's about the same. You know, if you drive by car, it's about the same.
Yeah.
So it takes like 12, 14 hours, something.
Really?
Yeah.
Not more.
Not more. It's quite
There
far.
must be something
Long
here.
drive.
It's a long
Long
drive.
drive.
I wouldn't do
Yeah, we're driving home tomorrow.
You can
This
fly
is
it.
the most
Takes like
richest
3 hours.
part of Amsterdam. And here live the very rich people.
Wait, so that is the
And you can see they like to show off because some building has 2 stairs.
Ah.
Just to let them see how big and how wealthy they are.
So this is rich street
People
then.
live on the ground level and all the goods, especially the merchandise, they was upstairs.
Ah, right.
So if there was a big flood, then it still happens sometimes. Then all the merchandise was safe.
Right.
Jo, men jag har aldrig varit.
And they get the merchandise, they pick it up, you get all kind of goods at the beach.
That's what it's for.
Because the stairs are very small and straight up. Every inch is money.
That's quite clever. We should have that as well now. In modern buildings, you know, you can put your groceries out on the hook and then just pull it up and then
Definitely.
you should have a lift. You should have that.
We live in a 3-story house and it's a nightmare. We're up and down Arby all the
I
time.
want to live like in
Oh, I've got the fully system.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been that for 30 years.
All right.
Flood.
Oh well,
It's brilliant.
everything I think.
Never thought of that.
Vad dock mitt.
Smell the sea.
Ska du sälja också? Det är mäktigt att få högst upp.
You said sorry, it's my first day. I'm not used to this.
Now you believe me.
Sorry, I'm new.
You say one of the stairs was for the woman and the other side was for the man. So the man didn't look up under the skirt of the woman.
Oh.
No, I don't know if it's really cool.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah.
And they meet in the middle, they can hold hands and make a gift.
No, it's not. No, it's
A grand entrance.
Patrick shit's world. Jag tror inte de bullar där uppe.
Fin bil.
Ja, det är en fin bro. Det är svårt att se upp.
Yeah.
This is a very dangerous place because there's boats can come from the right side. You cannot see them coming.
Oh, look, it's a T-Fors. It's a Fors. Yeah.
Lefty.
Is there someone coming or?
No, we're
From here now.
we're
No.
fine.
Okay.
No.
It's going to be a tight turn.
Okay, so is it your first day?
Look at the view! That many bridges. Especially
That's
during boat
amazing.
like this for you.
Oh, that's cool. Can't really get it on picture.
Infinite.
At the right side you can see a flag and there's a school bag hanging out of it.
Yeah.
Do you know where that is for? There's someone who's graduated his school
Ah.
and he won't go to school, so he hangs a flag out. So look at me, I am finished with school.
Oh,
That's why the
that's
bag,
cool.
school bag is hanging next to the flag. It's typical Dutch.
Brilliant.
What? Sorry?
I didn't realise how fast you're going.
Okay,
Zoom, eh?
back is for if you go to school and you graduate, you get your exam and you pass. They are very happy. They put the flag out and they never want to go for school. So they put the school back also on the flag. That's why it's
Beaten up on, isn't it?
Jag kan relatera.
not the lower school, high school, or high school.
It must have been chaos here a couple of hundred
You can
years ago.
imagine.
Everyone pissed.
The roads are so bad, aren't they?
Yeah, people falling off the bridges.
It's a nightmare.
Trying to dodge them. Roads are a nightmare. Roads are a nightmare.
Får du en liten paus nu?
Ja, nu blir det så lite chill. Måste lära mig.
Battery holds, love.
Ja, just det. Komma tillbaka.
Nej, jag vill inte. Inte än. 2 mer dagar. Det är fredag lördag till och med.
Exakt. Då går det inte.
De här är jättefina.
Thank you.
Ja, kolla takfönstret.
Jag hörde, jag vet inte om ni säkert hört också. Jag vet inte om det typ möbler.
Fyra öppna.
Ja, ja, precis. Man ser ju ibland som klubbar. Det var 19 000.
Men vi är ju husnördar.
Vi vet.
Vi är ju jättenördiga. Vi har ju rest till alla sådana här medeltida städer.
Kolla på kyrkan. Vi är pensionärer.
Jag inte skulle ha vasen.
Vi skulle avlida på oss.
Prosit.
Men även när man blir mer osårig så är det bara. Även att man inte... Ja. Över 2 veckor likadant alltså.
Men du...
Man tänker när man nyser att det ska gå ut liksom. Man tänker nu får jag ut den. Men efter några dagar till så är det samma.
Vi har upplevt att vi är lite allergiska här.
Kanske det är 12. It's crazy. Very crazy. Alltså,
Det börjar se lite
men alltså jag har aldrig varit så snuvig och ligga i halsen. 2 veckor är större. Jag pratade med det. Nej, innan jag fick det. Jag var egentligen förkyld, men jag också.
Because we'd be so lost. Me.
Redan betalt för resan.
On the left side we got a special move from the boats and we call that the Kardashian move.
Ah, Kardashian roof.
Yes, look at the shape.
Yeah.
Här har de lite husdjur där.
Ja, exakt.
Den är ju riktigt fräck. Alltså visst, den är ganska enkel, men den är ju...
Types of boats here.
Very
Den?
Ja, men precis. Den är stor.
Alltså är stora.
Tänk att ha den. Vi har några av de här extra... Vi kan komma och...
Vi kollade på båt här. Det var så
At
jävla
the right side you see the real shape boats. But at that side you can see the concrete boats.
Yeah.
They are a lot newer than the old one. That one is also concrete. That's concrete boats is maintenance free. That one I have to pull out every 2 or 3 years, clean out and check for rust. Sometimes some people make a lot of special things from the boat, like a white one, white colors,
Oh, yeah.
the roof terrace, and the boat at the left side, that's the oldest boat still afloat.
It's a crocodile.
Oj, this needs
It's like a...
some TLC.
Oh, yeah. Scary that.
I hope it's still there tomorrow. But
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if it's like really posh inside.
Yeah, chandeliers. And
Yeah.
I don't think so.
really
Like the
take care of
shanty
the boat. At the right side you can see it's
Oi.
an old one. You can see it at the shape, but that one is really taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely that, isn't it?
Oh, Colin would be able to see it.
Yeah.
Väldigt big, yeah. Nej, men så att du inte blir liksom stressad och hoppar in och simmar resten.
Ja, du menar den här filmen nu? Det var ju försvinna. Det är det jag menar, att den här klippan lite så.
Ja, det var det.
Alltså det var ju väldigt mycket ro på början. Men sen så från ingenstans så började den försvinna. Så är det bara liksom. Jag kan inte hjälpa det.
Nej, jag vet inte.
Men det är samma...
Ja, ja.
Det är väldigt bra. Det är liksom ha den. Samma bara känsla som... Alltså jag har fortfarande en känsla, men liksom... Ja, det är något av det. Så, ja.
Vill du ha ett snytpapper? Vill du ha ett snytpapper?
Vad ska jag lägga det på?
Fickan. Du kan inte sitta och snora till alla alltså.
Right one.
Ja, Ja, det får vänta med det.
Some of them are amazing.
Yeah.
Men gärna väl
These white ones are cost.
And actually,
Det var de som styrde.
This channel, this is where the mid people live. This channel, the middle rich people live.
right.
middle
You
rich.
see the houses are only one stairs, and a
That's
little
still
bit
not
smaller
us.
than the other.
Well, keep on going for us. Can't get over that. Concrete boats.
it seems like they...
Jay, next one. To film one of these, and I've got it to all the lessons.
Yeah.
Oh! It's a... Är det riktigt? Nej, det är inte software. Nej, det är gosedjur.
Ja, det luktar. Exakt.
Jag är 32 år gammal och det är en riktig hund.
Nu ringer jag vad som helst.
You find your way at night.
I don't know, never fight them.
Yeah.
Still gonna be here.
Okay, this is the only real natural river here. This is called the River de Amstel.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
okay.
you turn right, we can go just to Switzerland if you like that in maybe 2 weeks.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do you have enough petrol?
No, it's electric.
Oh, it's electric.
It's electric. Yes,
Oh,
the locals are very left here.
Yeah.
Very environmental people here. So everything has to be electric.
It's nice.
And it's
There's so many
Power
boats.
pack, haven't we?
water is
Yeah,
flowing
yeah,
different
that's
ways.
fair.
We can make it to
Charge
Switzerland.
it up.
You see if you like it.
No. I prefer
no.
Switzerland. The cheese is better.
Yeah.
Take one.
Blir det skönt?
This is
The wake?
called the Skinny Bridge. It used to be a very small bridge. So rich people lived at that side. They already go to church at that side. So they make a very small bridge, and in the beginning it was only this wide because it was only for them. But after a while, the locks are gone, and every nice girls are on that side, and the girls are on that side, and the boys waiting for the nice girl to come over, so they have the hug in the middle.
But it's nice and like the lights on.
Yeah.
Now to get this, they say it's gonna last forever.
Oh, really? You can easily break it.
Yes, that's the story for this bridge. It worked for me 4 times.
Enjoy it.
Enjoying yourself, you look like you know.
Oh, I love it.
I know you do. I used to be in the Navy, you've missed it.
Oh no, see. Feels embarrassing.
Yes. The completing circle.
The right side, there's a charity house for the poor people, stay old. And you can see that it's really like the Amsterdam, they like really to show off. Because you think it's a door, but it's not a door, it's just a wall behind it. In the middle you can see it, you can see the door, but if you look twice you say, hey, that's the entrance and that's below the door. door is upstairs, but it's not.
Yeah.
Vadå? Vad får du se då? Men det är ett hus eller?
Ja, det är ett hus. Men
Hur får man in det?
det finns inga entré. Dörrarna är bara helt bara gjorda.
Det finns entré på insidan.
Because this river, you can go that far to Switzerland. All the luggage came to the sea and that's a smaller boat. They go then to Germany, Switzerland and whatever. That's why also there's so many pack houses here. Storage houses.
All right.
I know we did so.
Floating locks.
Vacker bro.
This is called the Blue Bridge, but it is grey. Typical for Amsterdam. It used to be blue and pink, I don't know why.
Stop the bigger ships, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Ah,
Man inte ska...
ah, right. It's restricted.
Ja.
Did I feel rain?
All these boats, they like old cargo boats. They used to go up to...
Yes, from Southern Sea and local it's not for India or America or whatever. Small
Spinner lite grann.
things like that.
Det ringer.
And they are very shallow, so they can go a lot. Travel, have a lot of rivers.
All right. But then when the trucks started going instead, the boats got...
The boats could buy the boat quite cheap, and then in the 60s.
Yes, it's there. Probably makes it
Amsterdam, it's
today.
living.
It's been
Just can't get over that.
Ja,
Right? That's good.
precis.
what?
You don't need planes. Every 1,000.
Vadå? Nej, för fasen. Vi ska väl komma i säng tidigt så vi kommer iväg tidigt.
Do you know what? I've been okay when I was on the thing before. I felt
Okay.
being quite ill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
And the left side,
So am I. So you can't do about it.
and the left side, you can see what we call dancing houses. All the way.
Jösses! Herregud. Go home house, you're drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Go home house.
You walk now like that.
Yeah, exactly. Night out. Especially when Blind Queen.
Yeah, Blink Queen.
Queen.
What's going on there?
Oj, oj, oj.
That is toppling that, isn't it? As we speak.
Imagine living in one of those.
Imagine trying to get a shelf space.
All your kitchen appliances.
Constantly chasing oranges.
Exactly. Nailing stuff the tables. You can parkera båten då.
Ah, okay. So take it.
Oh, that's good.
Or maybe you take a tourist.
You take the.
If you're not a full boat, you just take a
Just
tourist.
take a couple.
Stars away.
Just take a
Of
couple.
you and you. Go on.
Exactly,
Come
we'll
on,
have
I
you.
need to fill my boat.
Better take your picture, I'll choose later. Some hotel.
If you look upstairs, you see two branches. They got the same grove as the people at the famous painting from Rembrandt.
All right.
It was volunteer police. Volunteers, so they didn't get paid. It was a kind of police. And it was only if you're very rich because people didn't have time. Some people didn't know what to do with that time, so they like the power and they go to the police.
Did anyone listen to them? If they had a gun, yes. Or if they gave them money.
Yeah.
Stop doing this, I'll give you money.
Now, if you look at the people from Amsterdam, they really don't care. And they don't care about rules anyway.
Ah, okay, so they destroy the legal
It's
system.
still now. Yeah, they say no, you cannot smoke weed, but everybody does want to do it, and no police will give them a ticket. But it's still illegal, you know. Only if you can make too much problem, they pick you up.
Yeah.
Ja, kolla runt upp igen.
You can see it's a swamp because the rules are crashing in. They have to pull the iron bars. That's it.
It's we should do it. Do it.
No, you
Just take them along. They'll charge them by the hour.
you can rent here the most train seats.